Okay, this dude literally said Itachi can't bypass infinity. And I'd love to correct that take, so let's start by explaining what Gojo's infinity and Itachi's Sharingan mean and can do. And note these explanations are straight from the authors. Starting first, infinity. I'm sorry, but this video is going to be a long one, so if you're ready, let's dive straight into it. In the JJK verse, infinity is not a physical barrier, but the realization of a mathematical paradox. Gege bases this on Zeno's paradox. It takes a finite amount of space and divides it an infinite number of times. So in shorter terms, this means any object or person moving toward Gojo continuously slows down as they approach. Like I said, slows down, not stopped, slowed, meaning they will never reach him unless they possess infinite speed or an attack that ignores space entirely. Emphasis on the ignore space entirely. Remember that. Now, over to Itachi's. Sharingan is the eye of insight and the eye of hypnotism. For Itachi, this dojutsu serves as a multi-layered tool for perception and psychological warfare. It can see chakra flow, predict movements, and copy almost any technique. Itachi's eyes grant him powers like Amaterasu, Tsukuyomi, and even more. Now back to how Itachi bypasses infinity. Infinity relies on filtering physical objects and energy that must travel through space, and that is where Itachi has the upper ground, because his abilities do not travel through space or time, or even physically. Okay, now here are Itachi's abilities that bypasses infinity. Number 1, Tsukuyomi. Unlike a physical attack, Genjutsu does not travel through space. It is a direct mental link. If Gojo sees Itachi's eyes, the technique activates instantly within his consciousness, bypassing the physical space that infinity protects. Number 2, Amaterasu. If Itachi focuses directly on Gojo, the flames spawn there. Because they do not travel from Itachi's eye to Gojo, there is no distance for infinity to divide. No 3, Izanami, and honestly this is a sure bypass. Izanami is a fate-altering technique that applies to the target's reality itself. Like Tsukuyomi, it targets the person's mind and soul, which infinity is not designed to filter. But unlike Tsukuyomi, it alters your fate. No 4, Kodowa Matsukami, and this is the ultimate pick because it's not even close. This technique can be cast without Gojo even knowing he is being manipulated. Since Gojo's infinity manually or automatically filters based on perceived threats, a technique that Gojo cannot perceive as a threat would pass through his guard. And I know some would say Gojo doesn't have chakra, so Genjutsu won't work. But if you've watched Naruto, you'll understand that Genjutsu doesn't need chakra. Let me explain. Later in the series, Kaguya used worldwide Genjutsu on the human population before they possessed chakra. This confirms that high-level Genjutsu can affect beings without a pre-existing chakra network. Secondly, Genjutsu has successfully affected regular animals that do not possess a shinobi-style chakra network. And thirdly, according to Shisui, he said the Mangekyo Sharingan sidesteps the standard requirements of eye contact and internal chakra flow by forcefully pouring the user's potent chakra into the target. So if you think Gojo needs to have chakra for the Sharingan to work, then you're absolutely wrong. Actually, as a matter of fact, Gojo not having chakra is actually going to make him vulnerable. Allow me to explain. The standard way to break a Genjutsu is to disrupt your own chakra flow. But Gojo doesn't have chakra, so he won't be able to break a Genjutsu. And if he can, it won't be done easily.